Well, the theme of today's video is wheels and tires. We got rained out here yesterday. And this green Chevy of mine has got some bald tires on it. I thought I was just going to replace the front ones, which that's what we're doing now. We're going to throw a couple of new ones on here. Picked these up at McLaughlin's yesterday. I said two will do it for now, but then I got looking at the rear ones. And I ordered a couple of tires to go on the rear here too. So I've got to, of course, take these off at another point in time and take these off another day and get them over to them and have them switch them out. But this front left one was bald. I had to get that off of there, and I put my bald spare on there. And we've got the 900 next door here. Jason's been working on this, putting a set of brakes into it. And we had a blowout on truck 12. That was a lift axle tire. And we have a tire to replace on the bush hog. They took this over to McLaughlin's here the other day. And I had a slice in the sidewall and he couldn't get one, so we ended up having to get this one from the dealer. So it came with the tube and everything, and then it's just got a rim that's a two-piece rim that you just bolt together around the tire. So we're going to get this on there, get this together, get the tires on the green Chevy, and we'll have to run up and put this on the bush hog, and then maybe we can get some combining done here later on. Well, that's all there is to that, is just bolting it back together. Looks like we got a little bit of a bend in the rim right there. That'll pound back easier once there's air in it. So we'll air this up, get the tires on the green truck, and then we'll run up to where this bush hog is sitting, and we'll get this guy on there. Well, we are ready to roll out the door. We got to get some fuel loaded and try to do some combine. I'm going to put the tire on the bush hog after I get fuel loaded. So we'll see how that project goes. Alright, that is ready to roll again. This has got the pneumatic tires on this bush hog. The last bush hog we had, it had solid rubber tires. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the combine. It's a little brisk up here. All right, we've got the bush hog up and rolling. Andrew will be able to jump on that when he gets out of school today. We're headed to the field where the combine's at now. We'll get some fuel in it. We'll see if we can't finish that farm. It started raining yesterday about noon, and it rained not hard, but it rained until 6 or 8 o'clock last night anyway. So we'll see if we can get something done, but we're going to be waddling through the mud here for a little while anyways. Got a brisk breeze, that's going to dry things out. So at least the corn will be dry enough going through the combine. It's just going to be the underneath the combine is going to be a little tough to walk on. So we'll go ahead and get to the field. Well, we've just pulled into the field. We've got maybe 30 rows of corn left up there, and then this farm is going to be done. We started in here at 4 o'clock yesterday morning, did a piece way down there, and did as much of this upper one as we could do until it got raining on us. So the combine has a bin load of corn on it, and that worked out good. That tarp, it ends up, if you don't park it on a hill when it rains, it ends up holding a fair amount of water, and you usually have to drive around a little bit to get the water off, but it works nice when you can leave some corn in it. So we'll test these tires out. It's a little soft right here, and the rear tires are no good, so the front tires are going to be the only thing that's going to be pulling here. it is just a little greasy in here. So I'll go ahead and get some fuel put in her. Well, it looks like it's going to be a decent day out here. So I've just checked the oil. I had to put a little bit in it. And we'll go ahead and fire it up now. Well, I kind of thought today was going to be a day where we were going to have to go back into the shop, or get back into the shop after we service the combine up. But we've been able to get right to combining. So we're over at the Cleverly farm now. My brother, he's just leaving with a load of corn. And he's going to run that over to Genoa. We combined the field across the road there. That's where we started here a little earlier. I had some corn to finish up with on the farm in Marcellus. And now we have gone, we have moved over here to the Cleverly farm. So my brother, he's gonna be pulling past us here in a minute. Oh. Get out onto the road. We'll watch him go by, and we're just gonna keep at it. Now this corn here, we planted the first week of planting. However, the moisture is hanging right around 20%. I thought this was going to be drier once we got over into this stuff here, because it has been, you know, the seed has been in the ground a little longer. So we're just gonna keep at it here. We're on a little bit of a side hill here, and my brother, he's gonna be going by here in a second. There he is right there. He's really liking that truck. Kind of a slick looking unit there. White on white. Hooked to the aulic. So we've got this field to do, another one on beyond these, past these couple houses, and then we've got some up on the end of the farm road here, and we'll just keep at it. So we'll join back up with you in a little while here if we come across anything exciting. It had been spitting some snow here earlier, and I didn't think we'd actually be able to do anything today as far as the combine goes, or the combining goes, but we've been able to get on it. We've just decided to throw the drone up in the air. I'm in this 35 acre field. We're getting towards the tail end of corn for 2021. I went to put the drone up in the air, and the damn thing wanted me to sign into the account. So that took a little bit. Being that it's somewhat wet and muddy, we are offloading on the side of the road, and being that I didn't, or I wasn't able to get the drone up in the air right when I should have had it up in the air, or right when I should have been able to fly it over to where we're dumping on the side of the road, Sarah has probably already dumped, and maybe she's already back, or headed back to the field here. Actually, she is right there. So we have a 16 acre field out front here, and then the field that we're in now is some like 35 acres, if I remember right. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly out to where we're offloading on the trucks, which are on the side of the road up here. So we have the approach to the road right there. And then we've got this beautiful little side road here, which is a one-way only road. And we're able to offload onto the trucks, which are parked right there. So you can see we got 3 straight trucks parked there, and then my brother's got the Peterbilt with the Aulick trailer parked back a ways. So we have Sarah, Sarah's running the grain buggy. We have Alex driving truck. We have Big Bill driving today, and my brother. So Sarah's running the Alex rather, is running the 2 automatic trucks, and Big Bill, he's running between a couple of the straight trucks. So we've got, it looks like Sarah's got truck 15 full. She's got 1 dump on one of the automatics. I don't know which one that is. Bill and Alex are on their way with a couple of loads into Genoa. So what we have is the neighbors over in one of these other fields here. We're going to fly over, we're going to spy on them a little bit. And I believe they have a 95.7 or a 95.60 combine as well. They're on just the other side of the hedgerow from us, so we are way back over in there. And we're flying over the top of their field here right now, and then they're on the other side of Route 31 here right at the moment. So I've got this field opened up nicely, and I wanted to wait until I had it opened up good before I put the drone up in the air. And we can kind of see them going across the field here. They've got a grain buggy. There's Route 31. They've got a grain buggy full of corn here, and it looks like they're just working back and forth. Oh, I've got it in the sport mode here. I got to turn it down to normal mode so that I'm not too jerky with the controls. So I believe this combine is a 95.60 as well. It might be a 95.10. I think they might have 2 combines. I'm not quite sure. So again, this is the neighbors here, and they are getting right after this field. They've got the headlands done. They had started into this field here quite a bit earlier than I started getting into mine, so I haven't only just gotten ours opened up here, and I'm almost to the end of my pass, as well as them guys getting ready or getting to the end of their pass. So they're just going to turn back around there, head back the other way. I don't know if I can creep down and sneak a peek at what particular model this combine is. Not that it matters that much. Looks like I'm getting a warning for a low battery, which is just wonderful. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure it is a 95.60. I think this is a side hill machine though, whereas ours is just a regular combine. So let's see if we can't maybe get over to them here. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I think it is a 60 series combine. So being that I am somewhat low on battery here. I probably should get flown back over to our combine and get things landed here so that I don't lose the battery here over in their field. It would be kind of embarrassing. Hey, don't mind me. I've just got to retrieve my drone. It's right along in the field right about here. So we'll leave these guys alone. We'll get flown back to our combine. I lost quite a bit of the battery on my drone because I was dicking around with having to sign into my DJI account. So we just flew over Route 31. We're flying over their field, and now we better ascend a little bit so we don't get into these trees here. And we're gonna go over to where I am in our field here. So I am right there, and Sarah is wondering why I don't have a bin load of corn on right at the moment. Being that we're this far away from the field with the trucks, she's been having to really hustle in order to get back to the combine before I had a bin on, and she's like wondering like, hey, don't you have a load on? So I thought I would just kind of throw the drone up in the air. We haven't done any drone footage here since the first week or so of starting, and we'll go ahead and give you a glimpse of maybe unloading on the go. We haven't been able to do that really that often here because the ground is so damn soft that I worry about dipping the we're not going to be able to unload on the go here because I don't have enough room. I do not have enough room, so I'm going to have to jump over a couple of rows here because we've got too long of an auger on this combine compared to the size of the head that we're running. So what we've done right here is we've jumped over, what do I got? I've got 3 rows. 3 rows that I jumped over. I'm going to have to come back and get them. I don't know how much time I'm actually saving myself because I'm going to have to go back and get them 3 rows. Yeah. But at least I got to get the drone kind of in position here. So you can kind of see with that we actually do combine on the go. Now I'm going to be really mad at myself if this combine dips down into a dip and I end up whacking that boot that's on the auger onto one of the bows that is in the grain buggy here. Let's just say we've done that a time or 2 this year already, and it is no fun to have to stop and pick that boot up out of the grain buggy and bolt it back on the spout. So we don't exactly have a full bin on the combine, but being that I am almost out of battery on this drone, and you can't quite see that I have a bin on or not, so we can just kind of pretend here that the combine has a full bin on, but it doesn't. It's got about it had about a half a bin on, not quite. And what we'll do is, being that we're kind of combining or unloading on the go here, she'll get, well, somewhere around 2/3 of a bin, and then if we, I gotta speed up here, we're going uphill, we're flying the drone, we're we're trying to get after. We have an injured deer over here in the corner of the field. And we actually rent this farmland right here. And we got a hold of the landlord and we said, hey, if it's all possible, you want to get a hold of whoever you rent this land to for hunting. We got an injured deer over in this one corner. Got to kind of come over here and shoot it. So I can't fly back. I guess I can fly back a little further. It doesn't really make any sense as to what I'm doing here, because I got to jog back and I've got to get these 3 rows here. So we have a pretty good sized tree line right in behind the drone. So we can't fly back any farther. We can curve around this way. And maybe we'll go ahead. I'm going to shut the combine off. And we'll go ahead and kind of show you this injured deer, which is right over here. I don't know if he's picked it out yet. We'll come right over here. Sarah's wondering, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. The sun is going to be going down, and you need to get after it here. So this deer is right... Where is he? He did crawl over. It was my second time around the field, and I almost clipped him. I almost ran him over. He was crawling out of the field. And I thought he was right here somewhere. Now, you guys are going to see him on the screen before I do. And I really don't know where the heck he went here. He was right about here. Oh no, he's right around this corner. Right there he is, right there. So, as you can see, he's injured. Somebody missed the shot. And, yeah, see, there he is, right there. Say hello. It's a buck. He's got some injured, he's got a couple of injured legs, and he's just kind of hanging out. He's waiting for somebody to come on over and shoot him. But he has crawled into, he's actually alive. I kind of wish he would just kind of move a little bit so that you can kind of see. He's looking at us. Let's see if we get him to move a little bit. Come on. Looks like he's dead. I think he might be dead now. What are you doing there, buddy? What are you doing? Doesn't look like he's alive. Oh well. So he actually crawled into here. He was like halfway across this headland here, and I almost ran him over. So I got to go ahead and get this flown back to the combine here, and that is gonna do it for this video. Sarah has done left me here. She got sick of me screwing around with the drone. I'm down to like 10% battery, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna... Oh, low battery. We're landing. We're landing. Get it closer to the combine. I don't want to have to walk too far.
Critically low battery.
Oh. All right, take it easy, folks. Catch you at the next one.